Hello, welcome. Hi, everybody. It's Marina, and I am here for our final wrap-up session of the Astrology Jetpack 10 Planets to Accelerate Your Vision for 2019. If you missed any of our previous sessions, you can still sign up at bit.ly/astrology jetpack. And if you sign up there, that will help you get all the handouts. We do have a Facebook event page, so you can also go there to see all the recordings. But if you want to get the handouts, I encourage you to sign up at bit.ly/astrology jetpack. Yahoo! I am celebrating the publication of my new book, Astrology Heals, the Orm's Method of Transformational Astrology. It is all about how astrology works hand in hand with wellness at all levels: mind, body, emotion, spirit, and how we can choose to align with what we want to manifest our highest potential. So it's how astrology helps us do those things. And that's what we've been talking about in this Astrology Jetpack training series. And we've had 5 sessions already. Today's our final wrap-up session, and we are meeting today on the day of the full moon, and happens to be a total lunar eclipse tonight, and depending on your time zone, might be early tomorrow morning or some other time. We have all different time zones on the planet. And so it's exciting that we're coming together to harness the energy of this lunar eclipse. It's powerful, powerful energy. It's the eclipse, and the full moon is in Leo. And so we always talk about what sign is the new moon or the full moon in, because that gives us the quality or the character of that new moon or full moon, which helps us understand the energetics at that time. And so the Leo energy is about self-expression. It's about being seen. It's about singing your song, sharing your voice, sharing your truth, speaking out loud, doing art, expressing yourself, and being seen. And so it's really important and powerful that we do that in a way that's true and authentic to our true selves. And the energy of this particular lunar eclipse also is making it a little challenging for us to do that. It's saying, yeah, okay, you want this. It's not going to be super easy. You're going to have to work for it. You're going to have to make really, really conscious choices about where you stand on things, about what's important to you. And as long as you're doing that work, as long as you're looking at yourself and being honest with yourself about what's important to you and taking a stand for that, even if it's in little ways, but it's honest and true to yourself. That's the important part. And so honoring yourself, getting in touch with your own truth. And I am so happy to be here. It brings me joy to be sharing with you. I am recovering from the flu, and we've been talking about real life in these sessions together. And here is a great example of real life and what real life looks like. And so let's talk about that a little bit. The reasons why we don't step into our power. There are a lot of really good reasons why we actually don't step into our power. Some of them might be that we did it before in a past life and it didn't go so well. So whether you are in touch with your own past lives or believe in them or not, you are certainly aware in history that it didn't go so well for people when they spoke their truth. Women, various peoples at various times. And so there's a part of us that, is really aware, very much aware of that. We hear messages all around us that confirm that it won't go well for us if we step into our power and stand in our truth. We see it. We see oppression in the world. We see it happening in the news. We see that there are very real reasons to be frightened of stepping into our power. And another reason is we might have done it ourselves and it didn't go well. So there's all kinds of reasons why our fear is actually protecting us. And so I'm here stepping into my power, doing what brings me joy and is truly helpful to others. And I get sick, and that's a real life issue and challenge, but it's how I respond to that that's important. And so I have a strong suspicion that I may have said similar things to what I'm saying to you. In a past life, I said similar things and it didn't go so well. And so my soul is carrying the memory of my conviction, my passion, my commitment to bring that message forward, no matter how many lifetimes it takes me. And I know that the universe supports that. It supports all of us in that evolutionary process. It supports that spark of truth that we're here to bring forth. And then we have this thing called the ego that wants to protect us. And so the ego is based in the fears that we have about what will happen if we speak out and honor our truth. And so the ego brings an illness to protect us, to protect me from the memory that I have of danger in the face of speaking my truth. So my ego is protecting me. And I can honor that, even while choosing to move ahead and do this anyway. And so that's the beauty of it. It's like what happens is there because our egos are trying to help us not step into that danger zone. But the beautiful part is that there's still a soul, there's still a spirit that knows what's important and why it's important. And that's what we need to connect with, because that's what we're really here for. And that's the conviction and the determination that we're here for a reason, and that we have to do that. We have to do that. And we have to find the courage, and we have to find the right path to do it. You know, we don't want to do it stupidly and just jump into something that's going to get us immediately squelched or silenced. We want to do it smart. And part of that smartness is building over time your own confidence and your own ability to step into trust of that process. And of course, I'm going to say your chart helps you do that. And that's why it's so powerful. And my chart shows me where I've been hurt before. It validates that, yes, I do have coping mechanisms, but that those coping mechanisms don't need to be driving the bus. So my chart shows me how to love and honor my truth. And that gives me instructions about how to move forward. My chart helps me see what my spirit and soul truly want. It helps to validate what I feel. And it helps me to see the best ways to learn how to get my spirit and my soul's needs in the driver's seat. So here we are on the day of a powerful lunar eclipse, and I'm choosing to step into what I'm here to do. As I mentioned, Leo is about self-expression, and the alignment of the planets during this eclipse does reveal that there's some challenges to overcome in order to shine your light authentically. And all that means is that you need to choose it. You need to say yes to the things that are calling you forward, and to open your heart with willingness to see how that's going to unfold. You don't have to have it all figured out, but you do have to you have to be willing to be in alignment. In other words, is there a fear there? Okay, let's send that fear some love and let it know that it's not in the driver's seat. Take a deep breath. You know, it's going to be okay. And so that's what that means. It just means remembering to come back to center, remember who you are and what's important. And I'm super excited because I'm going to lead you through a centering meditation in a few minutes that will help you connect with your passion and purpose, so you can choose it on purpose and align with the energy of this eclipse. So we'll get to that in a minute. But first, I just want to mention, I've given you some amazing tools here during these training sessions, and I hope that I have been of service to you. It's really my joy to do it. And I know that you're here to be brilliant, and it's time to say yes to what your passion and purpose truly are. And if it's feeling to you like this is a time in your life when you would really like to have support with that, support that won't waste your time or money, support that's grounded in the experience of someone who's studied expert wisdom for 25 years, who's walked this path and guided many people along it, support that's grounded in the evolutionary instructions provided to you by your soul at birth, so you would remember them when you most need them, then I invite you to schedule a 15-minute clarity call with me to see if my Rocket Fuel Soul Purpose Booster Package is right for you. So you can read about my humble offer to support you at bit.ly/Rocket Fuel Package. And it will tell you all about the package, what's included, and I'll tell you just briefly here. And it's going to help you step into your full potential of your most authentic, brilliant, limitless self. So what could be better, really? It's support for you stepping into this evolutionary process that the world and the universe are putting on us on Earth here now at this time. So we have just these tremendous evolutionary opportunities. So in the package, you're going to have 5 one-hour private sessions interpreting your chart. So it's not just a single reading. It's a let's dive into your chart and talk about what it looks like in your real life with your real life challenges and how to manage those and take the practices that you're already doing to a new level. To accelerate your ability to shift energy and get in alignment with your highest good and not get dragged down or bogged down by the real life things that come up that are, ego and fear based. You will also receive a full year of support with my ongoing program, Manifesting with Moon Cycles, including guided meditations for each new and full moon, and inside information that helps you work with the energy of each moon cycle and the ongoing energies of change. So that you'll get, as part of the package, you get a full year of that ongoing support that keeps you on track with the moon cycles, not just working with the new and the full moon, but knowing what the particular energetic makeup and qualities are of every single new moon and full moon, and what to do about it each time based on what the energies are that are active at that time. And then, of course, you'll have the chart interpretation to understand what that looks like for you and to know what your particular, what the invitation is, your evolutionary instructions at a much deeper level than what we've been able to go into here in these sessions, which, I know it's a lot of information and I know you have a lot to digest, but there's just so much more, and we've only scratched the surface. So there's a lot more detail we can go into. And I am even throwing in between now and the end of January, if you sign up, you'll receive a special bonus. It's an in-depth video class on the lunar nodes. So it will go in a description of each sign pair for the lunar nodes, and that will help you understand yourself. But of course, it's also going to help you understand the soul needs of anybody you want to look up, your friends, your family members, your colleagues, your clients. It's going to just really empower you with armed with insight into what is motivating other people and what their challenges are. And, again, it just gives you this surface piece, but it really gives you profound insight into what's going on for people and why they are the way they are. Really powerful stuff. So that's a bonus. And if you sign up by the end of January, or at least get your clarity call scheduled with me so that we can include that for you. And it's 2019. 2019 is a year of change. We have coming up in all excitement next year, we have a conjunction of 3 planets in Capricorn right at the end of Capricorn, and then some significant shifts into Aquarius, which is more of a future energy. Aquarius is visionary and innovative, and so we have some exciting things to look forward to, but we have to do our Capricorn work. If we don't lay the foundations, we won't be ready for that visionary time when it arrives. So we have to do what we're here to do right now. So 2019 is a year of change, and the investment to work with me on stepping into your infinite potential is $1,919, and it's almost a $1,000 savings over what it would be to purchase all of these pieces individually. So it's really a great package, and I hope to hear from those of you who really feel like this might be right, because I would love to talk it through with you and explore what it would look like for you. So the link to schedule your clarity call is bit.ly/rocket fuel package. And that's bit.ly/rocket fuel package. We'll send that to you in an email as well following this if you're registered for the event. So that's the bit.ly astrology jetpack to register for the event and get all the emails. But the bit.ly/rocket fuel package is the link to learn about the package and sign up for the clarity call. And then you'll get to talk to me, and I look forward to meeting you. So, and hopefully working with some of you as my new clients, which I'm super excited about. Now, and I am just thankful that my voice is holding out. Yay, yay, spirit. Yay, lemon and honey. And now I'm going to lead you through a powerful centering exercise. It's going to wrap up our time here and launch you into your brilliance. So I invite you to find a place where you can relax. Close your eyes if it's safe, and if you want to, obviously don't close your eyes if you're not in a place where you can. And a little disclaimer, if you're listening in the car, I don't know if anybody listens to Facebook Live in the car, but you may want to just tune this part out because I don't want you checking out from your need to focus. But if you are able, get to a place where you can put your feet on the floor and just start to pay attention to your breath. Feel that flow of the life force energy as it moves in and out. Feel into your heart. Your heart is designed to hold love, to give and receive love, to learn how to love, and to expand with love. Feel that right now. Feel your heart's capacity energetically to expand when you love more. Your heart just grows. Breathe into that heart love space. Feel the love that you have for the world. Feel the desires that you have for the world, for all beings to be healthy and supported and respected and free. Feel that love in your heart and that desire for the world to know more love. And then notice that there are other hearts in the world having that same thought. The light of your heart is lighting up on an energetic level inside of you, and feel that light in hearts around the world on this call, and even listening to the recording, even if it's not in the exact same time, it's still energetically connected. So feel the other hearts with this love and this desire for love to expand in the world. And there are many people who hold this intention with us. And then feel into your heart and ask yourself, what is it that I want to do to make a difference for others, to help expand that feeling of love? What do I feel called to do? Whether it's something that you are aware and have been working on consciously for a long time, or whether it's something brand new that's just popping in for you right now, just let it be. Just get curious. And if you would like, imagine that feeling expanding. Feel into the energy of the eclipse, the beautiful full moon in Leo, aligning with the sun and the earth in such a way that the moon disappears into mystery and opens a portal. It opens a gateway of transformation. Feel the energy of that transformation beaming down into your heart, filling you with confirmation, with support, with the knowing that you wouldn't be feeling this if it weren't here for you for a reason. And so without trying to understand or explain or jump to the next step, just let this feeling really be present in your heart. Feel it surrounded by your love. Feel it fed by the life force energy of your breath that continually moves in and out, bringing you exactly what you need to remember about the truth. And a nice deep breath to honor that you are carrying this forward, planting a seed, and knowing that it will unfold in exactly the way that it needs to unfold. And that you're open and willing to trusting it more fully and more deeply if that feels true. And a deep breath, beginning to stretch, opening your eyes if you've had them closed. Feeling your feet on the floor. Feeling your body just wiggle a little bit. Feel that breath of the ordinary reality, but also with a touch of magic added that's going to support you going forward. And so we are inviting in that eclipse energy and asking it to support us in this transformation and in the part that each of us has to play in creating a shift that helps to expand love in the world, and all the different ways that that can look, and all the different ways that you can contribute, and the next person can contribute in a different way, and it takes all of us, and that we are enough. We are enough to make this difference. It's loving yourself at the core and beginning that process to love yourself and expand it out into the universe. Yahoo! I see all the hearts coming up. I had my video switched away, so it's fun to see that. So, oh, look at all these people posting. So awesome. I would love to take any questions that anyone has. I know we've got some people on here live, and I'll look through the questions in a minute, but just to remind you, if you're interested in a clarity call, bit.ly/rocket fuel package. You can also email my team at info@astrologyheals.com. They love to help. They're really awesome. And we'll get you set up. I'm super excited to talk to you. I know a bunch of you have already scheduled, and I'm so looking forward to chatting with you. And just happy that I'm feeling better, and that we've been, just had some amazing time here together. Let me just scan here quickly on the comments. Oh, yes. Michelle says, this could not be more timely or perfect for what I'm doing today. You are so welcome. Thanks for showing up in the midst of your flu. Awesome. Yeah. I'm going to leave these videos up. We might take the handouts down out of any posts, after a couple days or so, any posts about the handouts from the comments, so that those might go away. But if people sign up, if they sign up at the Astrology Jetpack, it's the bit.ly/Astrology Jetpack link. They can absolutely see all of the recordings and get the handouts. They just will need to sign up to get the handouts. And so tell your friends, spread the word. We want to get the word out. I have a big mission and a big vision with Astrology Heals, and I want people to have this tool. And, for some people, it's going to be something that they just dabble a little bit and begin to implement it. And even doing that is great. And for other people, you're going to just want the depth. You're going to be like me, and you're going to be like, I want more. I want to know what's going on here. Like, why does this work? And just craving to engage with it more and more. So, actually, here's a fun fact. Most astrologers who are just the most brilliant astrologers, really, almost all of them started out as skeptics. They were not believers in astrology, and they saw something, and it didn't fit, right? It didn't make sense. Like, why is this working when it shouldn't? And so that caused them, either they were trying to disprove it, or they just got more and more and more curious. And in the process of exploring it, they became experts in astrology. And that's pretty true of me as well. I definitely had no idea, and was definitely a skeptic. And here I am, and dedicating my life to it. So I am going to, at some point, be writing a book about a whole book, I think a book, I don't know, we'll find out, about the science, because the science of our science, worldview of science, is completely transforming. The basic assumptions that we've always used to define science itself is that there is a material world that can be observed from the outside that is true no matter what, and is based in material things and not intangible energy. Well, that has been disproven. I mean, basically, science is having to confront the fact that 100 years of studies and experiments and new revelations are revealing that we can no longer count on, I mean, we don't even have any there is no world that exists outside of somebody observing it. And so there's just tons and tons of mind-blowing stuff. So anyway, I'll be at some point writing more about that for those of you who are like geeks like me. Anna says, oh, good, you got your natal report, Anna. That's awesome. It gave me so many tools and slices of information for moving ahead. That is wonderful. And Deanna, let's see. Oh, thank you for inviting me. Oh, good. I'm glad. Thank you for coming, Deanna. So glad you're here. Thanks for the magical meditation. Yay. Okay, beautiful. Well, let's see. Oh, okay, great. Yeah, so if you have any other questions, info@astrologyheals.com. Thank you so, so much for joining me and holding space and letting me do what I love. So I hope to talk to some of you soon. And until next time, enjoy. Bye now.